Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. On today's video, we're going to be looking at the Temporal Rift and the unusual team that I've actually been running in here that has been working incredibly well. It is a super expensive team, guys, so if you do not have the heroes built out, ultimately it will not be that effective. So running through the team, I'm running kind of the God tier comp. We've seen this. This is one of the classic comps. Mihiro was in here. Sometimes we would see Tassie in here as a support hero. I'm actually running Saurus in here. Not sure the effectiveness in here, but we have the regular version of Aziz. We have Taylene in here. We have the twins. We have Rowan, and then we do have Saurus. Now, this formation, you ultimately want to have the Awakened version of Solus, guys, as one of your primary damage dealers. Unfortunately, I do not have her built at this point, so this is the best team that I could come up with that works well with the beacon specs that we have, which I will show you in just a minute. And overall, going for a little bit more damage. Went back and forth with some pets, guys. Landed on this one. Out of the pets, the Fire Breather is actually one of the best pets that are one of the best beasts that we have seen. I don't have the new one as of yet. We haven't done any summons, but it is very, very strong. Looking at our second team, the Awakened version of Brutus with Anasta, and then we also do have triple support in the back, guys. So we have Merlin, we have Halos, and we have Joan of Arc. Very, very strong because these two put out an incredible amount of damage. And the first thing a lot of players will probably ask is, yes, I am running the warrior tree. That is right, guys. In the formation, we are running that specific tree. Third one, we are looking at the Awakened version of Thane with Ulna, which again, this combination, guys, not only the survivability aspect, Thane is pulling a lot of damage because that's right, I am running the Ranger spec as well. Again, looking at the tree in just a minute, we have double support. And then I put Geralt in here. Might not have been the best choice. I was going back and forth between putting another warrior in here or putting a ranger in here. Probably could have made a better choice than him. But again, the formation has been working pretty well. Now looking at the temporal beacons, kind of a switch. So I know we've kind of went tanks, fortitude. This is a primary beacon that a lot of people do run. If you notice within the formations, guys, we don't have any tanks. I also do not have any mages. So we are running warrior, ranger, support is the focus that we've kind of put in here as we continue to build these levels out. The only thing that is really hindering us right now is the badges. As you've seen, we are on level 17 for our badges. Has been kind of a hindrance in here trying to get through because we're badge capped. You can see, guys, they're already legendary level 22 over here, which is very, very strong. But again, we are kind of capped with the badges that we have within this formation. So running through here, really just about the crowd control. Aziz will actually close everyone out right in the front. So he does ult. You'll see multiple times within the formation. Again, the Awakened version of Solus in here would make a big difference, but Aziz can just burn these heroes down, stacking them right in the front, which works incredibly well. Saurus, of course, keeping us all alive, as well as Taylene. The original version of Taylene has a lot of healing, guys. Saurus 2.4, 2.8, almost 2 billion damage there from Aziz, which I absolutely love to see. Badge resets +1. This one is just an overall brutal team to deal with, guys. No pun intended, because Brutus is in here, but he will ult, bringing everyone together. Boom, just like we see from the brand new Hypogen hero that we have, the Chimera that's in there, does incredible. Look at that, guys. 3.5 billion, 2.64 billion. They go together incredibly well. The synergy between the Awakened version of Brutus and Anasta works incredibly well. Having them built, even having Anasta, I do need to get some engraving on there to make her a lot more viable. Then our final team, I would love to have Geralt for the 9 of 9 furniture and the crowd control ability. But overall, guys, the power that we see between Thane and Ulna is incredible. Of course, we have Mortis in here for a big damage boost. Thane easily swipes out all 5 targets, doing almost 5 billion damage himself, which is broken, guys. You have a powerful hero. Ulna, of course, with the immunity aspect, you throw Thane in there, very, very strong. But then you also put in a hero like Mortis in there, and then also a star for the damage mitigation factor in there. This is a very strong team to build. Again, Geralt might have not been my first choice in here, but he still does pretty well. I would have probably put another support in here. I think the formation for this, I know it does not call for Geralt, but it is another formation that unfortunately I do not have at this time. It went back and forth on a couple different formations. This is actually taking most of it from a Chinese guy that we seen a little while ago. So they actually run Treznar in here. Treznar, of course, a hero that I do not have, but Treznar would be in place of Geralt. Treznar, I have it a plus 20 signature item, but I don't have him built out any further than that. So again, we kind of use what we got. I know this is a super expensive team, but looking here, guys, this is what happens is you kind of get pigeonholed, or you kind of get stuck with the badges because there isn't an opportunity to kind of build them out anymore. So essentially you wait to a point of where your level is going to increase to the point that you're able to get higher badges, which does take a little bit. You can see right here, we're capped at 17. Next level, our highest level badge is going to be 20, guys. So we do have to get there, and then so on and so forth. A couple more levels, level 21 till we get to the level 22 badges. But when we start getting into the next badges, they are really the big upgrades. Couple big upgrades, of course, when you go from the epic to the legendary badges, make a very big difference within the temporal beacon and within the rift itself to actually make progression within here. Treznar, again, another hero. PvP aspect, I'm gonna have to build him out, guys. Even looking in the temporal rift, guys, he is very prevalent in a lot of different formations. We see him in some of the cursed realm comps. We also see him within the treasure scramble always. PvP, he's really strong. Temporal Rift, we're seeing him as well. Definitely want to build him out, guys. He's a hero that I never have. Short of the Graveborn account, I have never actually built him out to see exactly what he can do. But of course, the plus 60 engraving for him is huge. Shield mitigates all frontal damage. That is right, guys. Not only does he have this heal reduction, but he also mitigates all of the frontal damage in there. And he has an immunity. So this is the other big thing, guys. He is immune to damage and control effects. This is very, very strong. Again, when we're going to build him out, which I absolutely am going to build him out pretty soon. There's a couple heroes that we want to focus on that I really haven't seen. He is one. Fane is another one that I would like to see. And then, of course, Kayleen, guys, we just have to finish up her furniture. But a very strong hero indeed. Again, there's a couple in here. We almost have everyone built at this point. But there are a couple heroes in here that I absolutely need to build out and take them a little bit higher. I want to see what Geralt and Yennefer can do for sure. Within here, have to get that 9 of 9 furniture, guys. This makes a big difference because of this freeze, this crowd control aspect that he has. Definitely building out Geralt to that 9 of 9 pretty soon. All right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Again, very expensive team within the Temporal Rift. We knew it was coming. Wish I had the Awakened version of Soulless to run in here to see, and also having Treznar built out a little bit more. But again, guys, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.